Hello everyone, we're here tonight at Chicagoland for 100 lap or 80 laps, 1.5 mile racetrack here in Joliet, Illinois. And qualifying right now is underway. Last week we had a thrilling finish with Andrew Bolander winning that race at Talladega, Talladega 220. Tonight we go north, the Midwest in Joliet, Illinois, and what happens here is qualifying right now is underway for tonight's event. 5 minutes for qualifying. 5 minutes for qualifying. 2 laps here tonight. Xfinity cars at Chicagoland. AC list right now on our screen. Guys going through 3 and 4 in the Ghost Energy machine. Ooh, taps the outside wall a little bit. Gonna mess up his lap there, as he's probably not gonna have the momentum to really have a good competitive lap time, so he's definitely have to go for a second lap here. Top of your screen will be the fastest lap once we get it. No one has a lap here yet. That's Casey Ellis, John Matthews in 98 right there. Just crossing line as Bobby Blowers set a lap time here. Ethan Estep actually did just set the fast lap. Only driver set a lap so far. And DJ Trout goes third. Lily Pritchard Sharp goes fourth as Nathan Estep hits the outside wall for 2. His lap will be invalidated, so he only gets 1 lap in. He didn't want to go faster. We're watching Casey Ellis. He's in 7th right now. No one has went faster yet. What happens here? Ellis does improve on his lap time as Lily Pritchard Sharp goes pole position with a 31.534, 5,000 second faster than Nathan Estep. He goes on pole position at 71 machine as Bobby Blowers goes pole. Fastest lap time so far, 31.529. Dean Clavitt goes 4th right there. Everyone's winding down their lap times as Christopher Findell goes 5th. One to watch out for is Pacey Wygent. He's about to set his lap time here. He goes crossing the line for his first lap. As Byron Jones goes up to 5th. 42 thousandths behind Bobby Blowers. One of 2 drivers have not set a lap time yet. Coming off of 4. Looks pretty good through 3 and 4. Let's see what he can do here in 1 and 2. Cross the line. Will he go pole? And yes, he does by a 10th over Bobby Blowers. AC Wygent on pole position with 1 minute 18 seconds left as he spins across off of 2. That will be his lap completed. So no other driver able to set a lap time here unless Angel Santiago sets one here. Only has a minute left, so right now AC Wygent on pole position. Next race. About 50 seconds here, some downtime. No one else is on the racetrack, so Pacey Wygent will be your pole sitter here at Chicagoland here tonight. Wygent in pole position. Start on the front rail on the inside lane. What you can do here for 80 laps here at Chicagoland. Give you another 50% fuel here tonight, so definitely gonna be some pit stops here. Probably 2 pit stops if I had to guess, maybe 3 even. That is unlikely. I think you go at least probably 25 laps or so on fuel. The tire is definitely going to play a big factor here tonight, as daytime in Chicagoland definitely need to be saving some tires here tonight. The checker flag is official. Pacey Watson on pole position for tonight's race. Ready to grid up here currently. Driver's green up right now. On the front straightaway, pace car right there, the Ford Mustang. Figure race winner Andrew Bolander not in the session. Not. Casey Wygant second at Talladega last week, so in a pole position here tonight. Pretty good for him, obviously. So track position probably not gonna be the most important thing here at Chicagoland. I think you can definitely make some moves here. It'll be interesting what lane these guys run during the longer runs. Will be more bottom, more top, maybe. All depends really on what people decide to do and where they're at. Being up here currently. So quick look at our starting grid here tonight at Chicagoland. On your screen right there. The Pacey Wygant on pole position and Bobby Lowers in second. Billy Gale are third. Nathan Estep in fourth. Dean Clavitt fifth. Byron Jones sixth. Christopher Pindell in seventh. Dale Marcosi. DJ Trout in ninth. Jimmy Minch in 10th. Scott Konansky in 11th. And Greg Miller in 12th. John Matthews 13th. Justin Gibbs 14th. Mr. Bear 15th. And Casey Ellis 16th. And rounding out your field here tonight is Angel Santiago in that 9-year machine. Did not set up time in qualified. 17-car field. One thing to note, Jimmy Minch not on the racetrack right now. Not sure if he disconnected maybe, or throughput had some internet issues. Not sure exactly, but he's not showing up on the telemetry, so I'll have to start from the pit lane if he can get in back in the session in time. So, but it's 94 and starting in 10th place here tonight. Well, like I said, 80 laps here, pit window, probably around 20 to 25 laps. Expect 2 pit stops here. Take a quick look at our weather before we go green. 85 degrees overall and 125 degree drag temp. And in session is July 5th, so it's only going to get hotter and hotter throughout this race. So tires going to be very important as pace car is coming on this time. Mustang pace car in the pit lane here. Casey Wygant will lead us to the green. There we go, green flag is out. Barney the flagman throwing that green flag out. And we're underway here at Chicagoland. Under 20 miles. Wygant Flowers clears already. Sharp on the outside lane clears. With 3 wide action here in the back. Dean Cliver on the inside lane. Jones in the middle. Jones clears Cliver and Estep on the outside lane. Side by side for the 5th place spot now. Off of 4, still side by side, but Pacey Wygant's going to lead lap number 1. The whole field's right behind him still. Right now it's looking like the bottom lane's up for lane for all these drivers. But expect that top lane to maybe see some people as you still have one driver way up the top side. The Chicagoland's pretty multi-groove here. Especially once these tires start wearing, as Byron Jones sees the inside of Nathan Estep. One car on the outside wall, that might be fancy outside lane there. Ooh, I think Byron Jones gets a little tight. His body loss is a great run on Pacey Wygant down the back straightaway. They go. I was losing a little bit of momentum as Byron Jones still side by side with Nathan Estep. Here goes Bobby Bowers onto the inside lane. Pacey Wygant pulls away a little bit, but Bobby Blauer is still side by side with Sharp on the outside lane now. Here comes Nathan S-Step, maybe making it look too wide here, possibly. Makes better of it. His update on Jimmy Minch, he is on the racetrack, just third from the pit lane. Justin Gibbs is 6 laps down though, not sure if what happened to him. Okay, there's Bobby Blauer still side by side for second. As Sharp gets up to second, crossing the line. Another fast lap time by Pacey Wygant. Pacey Wygant playing those lap times right now. The fast lap, I believe, is 1 bonus point, so that could help him in the championship fight here. Actually, fast lap is not a bonus point, excuse me. But anyways, here turn Sharp clears for second. Blauer is still stuck in the inside lane. I was mentioning the outside lane coming in a little bit later, but it seems like the outside lane is really good for passing here. Able to pinch down maybe the guy on the inside, or honestly, these guys are trying to run the outside wall sometimes. Not middle lane, more. It's not really the outside; it's more in the middle. But still, in this case, as S-Step leads easily by Bobby Blauer. So I'm not sure if Bobby Blauer is just trying to save some fuel here. But he's falling down to 4th place after starting to second, and it looks like Byron Jones is could be next turn here. Mostly single file throughout the field. We got some side-by-side action. Mostly just single file out here on lap 7. That's DJ Trout way on the top side there in that 3rd groove. Up to 6th place. Steve Clavin in 7th, being under attack by Christopher Pindell at 6th machine. This is Pindell's first start. Obviously, it's race 2, so you're going to see a few people, new few faces here. But Pindell did not race last week at Talladega. As Sharp now to the inside lane of Pacey Wygant. She caught up to Pacey Wygant now is in the race lead. 71 machine. Millie Pinter Sharp in the race lead. As here comes Nathan S-Step now the inside Pacey Wygant. Wygant had a 5/10 lead over Sharp, so I'm not sure how they all caught him so fast. As now Bobby Blauer's now to the inside Pacey Wygant. Now, looks like DJ Sharp clips the outside wall. He was running the outside lane 1 and 2, 3 and 4, so really one of the first drivers to really commit to it. Doing a good job so far up the 5th, being by Byron Jones and trying to get by Bobby Blauer's here, but you gotta watch out for tire wear. Again, the fuel's at 50%, so tire wear not as important as if it was a little bit more fuel in the car, so you can only go about 20-25 laps or so with this limited fuel with these 9 gallons, I'm pretty sure, around there, 9.8 possibly gallons. As Trout on the outside of Bobby Blauer's. Could slot himself in the 4th place, could clear Blauer's. His sights now set on Pacey Wygant in front of him. This top 10, I believe, really just all under a blanket pretty much. A few cars in between. So that's Dale Marcosi, the outside is 10. Kind of the outside, the last car looking in. Big gap between him and John Matthews in 11th. So everyone in the top 10 is very close together. Honestly, here on the front straightaway, how close these guys are. All basically single file pacing. There's a side-by-side action right there for, I believe that's Mr. Panhandle, or Pindell, my bad. Looking inside, D5 not going to make it work. Top 2 pulling away a little bit from Pacey Wygant now. The rest of the field. Pacey Wygant, Bobby Blauer started 1st and 2nd now, are down to 3rd and 5th. Not sure if they're saving a little bit of tires, maybe some fuel even. Trying to eliminate maybe a pit stop, but I just don't think that'll be possible. As Nathan S-Step right in the outside wall. Ooh, Cliver hits the outside wall pretty hard there. S-Step now under attack from Pacey Wygant as he tried to run the outside 3-4, just did not get a good run. And now he's under attack from Pacey Wygant. Wygant below by him on the outside lane. So here comes Trout again. Looking like Larson out here running the top side. Good run for DJ Trout down the back field to the inside lane now. Nathan S-Step. Side by side for 3 and 4. He has the bottom lane this time. He still make it work. And looks like he will maybe slides right in front of him off exit. Gets up to 3rd place as he blocks down low. Solidifies himself on that top 3 position for now. S-Step looking the outside lane. Gets his nose out there. We're in that 2nd groove, the middle lane. Not as high as Trout was earlier. Trout moves up the racetrack to clear him again. Yes, he does. Expect to cross over here. There he goes. Inside lane. Got a good run off the exit on the top side. Now the rolls are reversed. Trout on the bottom. S up on the top. Trout goes way up the racetrack. Hits the bumps even. Might have lost his momentum. Looks like he did. Here comes Bobby Blowers on the inside lane. Side by side for fourth place now, DJ Trout. Seems like on the outside 1 and 2 is a lot better than the outside in 3 and 4. You have those little bumps there in 3 and 4 in the outside lane. That kind of upset the race car. We saw that a little bit there when Trout was on the outside lap earlier. Now the rolls are reversed again. Trout on the inside. S up on the top. S up hits those bumps. Up the racetrack he goes a little bit. As off of 4, side by side. Trout's going to get third, crosses the line. Will he be able to clear? Coming in turn 1 and 2. Not able to yet. Trout really? He was really doing good on the outside lane earlier. And now he's just kind of stuck on the inside and not able to make his moves work here for now. As Trout finally clears S-Step. Will S-Step try to do some more damage on the outside lane, or will he just be content staying in fourth place? Looking to the inside, actually. With Trout giving him on the inside lane, he really likes the outside 1 and 2. I think it'll probably be best for him as he's going to easily clear off of 2. Pull away from that 55 machine. All that battling, that pull allows Pacey Wide to pull away a little bit, but Lily Pater Sharp way up ahead. Almost 5/10 above the rest of the field. As a lot of times they've fallen way off after about 17 laps here crossing the line. They're about 1.3 seconds slower as we can take a quick comparison to Lily Pater Sharp right here. Hold up. For fast laps for the current lap. Fast laps for last lap. So you see how much the tires have fallen off already in 17 laps, so about 1.3 seconds to 1.5. That's about the range I'm seeing on the telemetry. Now see Casey Wajan 1.5 last time by. The other driver's 1.2-ish. The tire wear is definitely an issue here, as it's Byron Jones to the inside of Private. I expect pit stops here pretty soon. I mentioned it before in the pre-race. 50% fuel, so you'll definitely have some pit stops early on in this race. About 2 pit stops about. Maybe even, maybe 3 actually. One around lap 25, 50, maybe 75. Maybe you can save some fuel and stretch it. We'll see how late you can go on fuel in the first run. This is the first cycle will really show how late these guys can run. Obviously, if it'll be a 2-stop or a 3-stop race. I'm expecting they can probably stretch it to a 2-stopper race because the thing about stock car racing, once the tires start wearing out, you save a little bit more fuel since you're going slower around the racetrack. Your tires are obviously worn out because you pushed too hard early. You have to go slower to obviously not hit the outside wall or be stupid really. So it kind of just naturally, you just save more fuel naturally. There's nothing, you're not trying to save more fuel. It kind of happens once you wear out those tires. So see what the fuel window is, but 20 laps into this race, 1/4 of the way through, and Lily Pater Sharp in the race lead for now. Last week qualified on pole position and finished 12th, last in the lead lap, but this week third, I believe. I can remember like 20 minutes ago, but third, starting the top 3 at least, top 4. Now in first place with Pacey Wadget, tracking her down now. Our pole sitter. Slowly but surely catching that 71 machine, excuse me. Oh, a little loose goes Sharp there on the outside of turn 2. Bit looses, that allows Pacey Wadget out to the outside lane. Wadget, very good at saving his tires for the most part here. Then you pull off again on the outside for the battle for the race lead. Wadget got him almost clear, not enough though. Sharp side drafts down in turn 1, but Wadget should clear off of 2 here, excuse me. Good run off of 2 there. Sharp drifts up the racetrack a little bit, gets a little sideways. But now back to the race lead goes Pacey Wydron, started pole position. Went down to third actually at one point. Now back up to the race lead. And 22 laps into this race. When will we see pit stops here? How soon will we see them? Mostly single file, calm down a lot here. Since I said that, as Bobby Blowers to the inside lane of Nathan Estep. Estep was up to second place at one point, but he burnt up his tires a little bit here. As Bobby Blowers side by side, off of 4 they go. Blowers trying to clear off of 2 here. Almost able to, should be able to. His nose up there. Oh, sideways goes Blowers. He's able to clear still. Yes, he is. He was completely sideways. You kind of saw his steering wheel going all the way to the right side there. Trying to correct that. Spinning car right there. Off of turn 4. Bobby Blowers up in the 4th place. And Estep down in the 3rd. Or, I mean, down in the 5th, excuse me. Pacey Wydron trying to pull away a little bit here. Louis Pedro Sharp not allowing him to pull away too much, but he was a little bit quicker last time by about 10. So if you can hang with him for a little bit, that would work pretty well. Here's coming off the floor here. Top 5 have really separated themselves. Kind of not long run. I was talking about tire wear, tire saving. Be very important. Stay up front. Top 5 of the top 6, excuse me, have done that pretty well. Out back to the outside lane. Can you maybe catch up to these top 2 drivers? And looks like he is a little bit. He was a little bit faster than that 71 machine up ahead. Alright, lap 26 into this run, so it looks like it will be a 2-stop race. In the outside lane, how it goes. Really liking the outside lane. It's working pretty well. He's the fastest driver on the racetrack right now. So here comes the 71 machine. Louis Pedro Sharp down pit lane, and followed by Bobby Blowers and Nathan Estep. Lap 21, we see these first drivers coming down pit lane. Lap 27, excuse me. Coming to lap 28. You got about 28 laps on fuel, so they'll be going 56 on the second pit stop if they go another 28 laps here. Which should be good on the rest of the way, I believe. So here comes Pacey Wydron down pit lane. Everyone else coming down pit lane too. Wow, that might be the whole field. So they can only go a max of 28 laps here as everyone else comes down pit lane. So how will they cycle out here? Coming on the pit lane here, here's Pacey Wydron coming into his box as Louis Pedro Sharp. Bobby Blowers off the racetrack, off of turn 2. There's still an only lap here. Wydron down pit lane. It will be a 2-stop race here if we go green the whole way. Pit lane camera right now. As there's Trout coming off the pit lane. Wydron. Jones right there. Private. As here comes Bobby Blowers and Louis Pedro Sharp side by side here. Not even know what position this will be for. This might be for the race lead here off of turn 2. Looks like it will. Bobby Blowers, Louis Pedro Sharp side by side passing Pacey Wydron 3 wide for a second there. As Pacey Wydron slots himself down to 3rd. Still side by side for the race lead. As Blowers loose on entry, really sends it through turn 3 and 4. He's got to clear easily. As Bobby Blowers now takes the race lead. They're on lap number 29 coming to 30. How much better will Pacey Wygant's tires be after only one lap? One lap might not seem like a big difference, but in iRacing it is quite a bit. But how will that affect here in these next 25, 28 laps? As Nathan S. step side by side with DJ Trump for a 4th place position. As Trout does clear for that 4th place position. The pit stop cycle through. Doesn't look like anyone got a penalty. It looks like on pit lane. So very clean pit stops from everyone. But Bobby Blowers takes the race lead right now as Pacey Wygant chasing down Lily Peter Sharp for 2nd place. As caution is out as Byron Jones, hard lick into the outside wall or something. His front end is completely destroyed. He does have one faster pair though, but he's got to reset. He probably go 1 or 2 laps down. I was like, whoa, that's some major damage. Now it shakes up a lot here as this completely destroyed. So we'll take a look at what happened there. He's hard licked in the outside wall. Ooh. Not sure who that was beside him. Someone else also got hit. Hard hits. 91-6. As the Scott Berdinsky and Christopher Kendall also probably got to take their faster pairs there too. Look at that. 55. That's the Nathan S step right there. They were side by side and just hooked up with each other there in the middle of the corner. Jones just got a little tight and hard like the outside wall. Those that 02. Go on board with the 91 there. Looks like he just didn't. Try to check him in time, but not sure if he was able to. So he's definitely got to take his faster. His right front is destroyed. As probably drivers will come out pit lane. Looks like not a lot. Got Casey Ellis, Bobby Blowers, Nathan has stepped down pit lane. Maybe topping off on fuel here. Looks like that's what some drivers will be doing. Actually, Bobby Blowers taking tires here. And to note though, they do have they have 4 sets of tires up that. Anyways, Lily Peter Sharp is in the race lead now. Pacey Wygant almost got up to her, but he's out in front. So we're gonna take a quick break. Be right back for the green flag here at Chicagoland. As we're back here live at Chicagoland. This car taking a hard left turn on the pit lane. And Larry Pritchard Sharp gonna lead us to the green. Green flag is out. We're back here racing at Chicagoland. Side by side through the whole field. Big gold cars right now. That's 33 there. Dale Marcosi getting a bit loose there. Off of turn 2, 7th place. Still side by side behind him. Christopher Pindo has damage fish. John Matthews on the inside lane. Up there, Byron Jones, driver who's been out there 2 laps down right now on the racetrack. In that 15th place, he's actually on the outside. He's actually right there behind Jimmy Minch. They got back up to the battle of the race lead, side by side. Casey Wygen and Louis Pritchard Sharp side by side yet again. Wygen takes the race lead, and around he goes, clearing Pritchard Sharp. Remember, he has 1 lap pressure tires. That 71 machine. So, like I said earlier, before the caution happened, that might not seem like a lot, but it makes a big difference on a track like Chicagoland. How big the tire wear difference is. Top 6 raging on gets Greg Pillar on the top side, Marcosi on the inside. Here comes Pindo. Pindo got to follow through as he puts himself up to 7th, as that's Dean Clive behind him at 8th. Top 5 are really pulled away. The rest of this field. Back out front, Pacey though. Pacey Wygen gonna pull away a little bit from Louis Pritchard Sharp. Still battling behind a little bit there. Gonna fall out for the most part. Nathan Estep now side by side with Bobby Blowers. You're gonna see a Trout on the outside lane of Sharp. Ooh, Trout on the outside wall. He's gonna slow down everyone behind him. Blowers goes to the inside lane. He's gonna clear for 3rd. Bobby Blowers moves himself up to 3rd place. Trout gonna use the outside lane again. Have some aero damage there as we're halfway through here at Chicagoland. The can't keep a good dog down 120. We're halfway through 60 miles through this race. Just completed lap 40. Flowers clears for 2nd. As Bobby Flowers, where he did take new tires on that pit stop there under caution. So he does have about a lap or 2 fresher tires as Pacey Wygen. I mentioned this before again. 1, 2, 3 laps here of newer tires makes a big difference. Might not seem like a lot, but Bobby Blowers, you can see how much quicker he is than the rest of the field. He's chasing out Pacey Wygen here on lap 42. They'll have to make at least 1 more pit stop here tonight. Probably around lap 60-ish. But here comes Pacey Wygen. He's gonna block low. Blowers gonna look to the outside lane. That's probably what Blowers likes to be at on the outside lane. Here trying to pass, but he's not able to clear Pacey Wygen. Wygen does a great job fading. Crossover move, maybe. No, he stays behind, goes up top again. Well, Pacey Wygen block. Doesn't have to. And Bobby Blowers way all over the back bumper of Pacey Wygen. Is now side by side through 1 and 2. Blowers gonna get a good run off of 2 here. It's a bit loose. Down the back show he goes. Pacey Wygen, nothing he can really do. As Bobby Blowers now takes the race lead back on lap 43. Side by side behind them, DJ Trout, Louis Pritchard Sharp on the inside lane. Ooh, Trout with the crossover move back down to the inside. And that's Christopher Pindo. He also took 4 fresh tires in the last pit stop. Obviously, after taking some damage, major damage during the last caution, had to use his fast repair there. But he's making his way through the field right now up to 5th, maybe up to 4th here shortly. The Shark gets a little tight through 3 and 4. Pindo, ooh, clips the outside wall. He'll slow out his momentum now a little bit. Here comes Trout now to the inside lane. Trout clips the apron, slides up the racetrack actually. Even a bit loose on the apron there. Trout holds off the 4th. Try to get around Sharp on the inside lane there on the apron. Just got a bit loose, clipping it. Here comes Christopher Pindo on the inside lane. Side by side for the 4th place spot. Behind them, Nathan Estep and Dean Clavert side by side. Estep just took fuel on that last pit stop there. No tires for that 55 machine. Claret did take tires though. And you see these drivers with these new tires that pitted last caution. They only pitted about 4 laps later, about 2 green flag laps later on your caution, but it just makes a big difference. Just side by side, almost some contact for a third place spot. Sharp and Pendel side by side for 2. They'll go try to clear by lane. Sharp a little sideways down the back straightaway. Pendel clears. Sharp all over the back bumper of him. She goes to the inside lane. A side by side yet again for the third place spot. That's gonna allow Pacey Wise and Rival Hours to even pull away even more now. As that's not what Christopher Pendel wants here. As he just pitted for these fresher tires and maybe have a chance at this race win. And right now he's only about a second back from Pacey Wygant. He's about 1.5 back from Bobby Blowers. So still in a good spot here to maybe compete for this race win with about 33 laps to go. As Trout now to the inside, a little picture Sharp. Sharp on the outside lane, Trout on the inside. That's Team Claret behind them, and a lap down car of Byron Jones behind them, a guy who was involved. Excuse me, a driver that was involved in that the only yellow for tonight so far. Ooh, contact off of 2, Sharp and Trout. Side by side, we see him Claret to the inside lane. 3 wide now for 4th. Oh, Trout clips Sharp there, gets a bit loose in 3 and 4. He's going to lose 2-3 positions maybe. As he goes Byron Jones lap down car. Going to try to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. That's a 3 wide now for 4th place. Only 2 of them are for position. Claret to the inside, in the middle. Jones on the inside. Sharp on the outside. Sharp really using the outside wall there. Gets way too tight on the outside. As here comes Claret down to the inside. Clears Jones. As he will clear for 4th, maybe through turn 3 and 4. Yes, he does. Dean Claret up to 4th place. As Louis Pitcher Sharp drops down to 5th. Good run for Sharp there on the outside lane. Then we get 3 wide yet again here. It's crazy race action as Trout gives the back bumper of Jones, maybe, I think. As we're at 5 cars under a blanket right now, about to be 6, maybe even 7 here. As Claret still on the outside lane, Sharp now on the outside lane, pushing him down the back to the way. As Claret will be able to clear Jones, not able to yet. As Jones still fighting for his, trying to get his laps back here. He's only 2 laps down, so if he gets his lap back and gets caution, he'll be the lucky dog, I believe. Yeah, he's the only driver 1 lap or 2 laps down. Actually, Christian Bayer is also 2 laps down too, but he's about 4 seconds back from the field from Jones. As Jones clears Claret now. As you got Scott Prudzinski down the outside lane of Pitcher Sharp down to the inside lane. Sharp cuts him off, flips the apron. So here comes Jimmy Minch to the outside lane of DJ Trout. Minch going to clear Trout now. This Trout falling back and even S-Step falling back to those older tires. So people who did not pay during that last caution, not looking too good on this long run, might want to pay as soon as possible here. Should be probably around right now. 28 laps to go. You can make it on fuel here, so if I was one of these drivers, I'll be coming out feeling this time or next time. Laps to go, so who will be paid here first? Remember, everyone has to pay at least 1 more time. As oh, here they come. As soon as I said, Little Pitcher Sharp down pit lane, DJ Trout also down pit lane. Probably the 2 drivers that are struggling the most here on those older tires. Those 2 drivers on pit lane the first chance that they really can. David Nestep side by side with Jim Minch. Minch on the outside lane to clear off 2. He gets himself up to 6th. Back on Bobby Blowers as he's coming down the pit lane this time by 27 laps to go. Blowers down pit lane. AC Wise retakes the race lead. The Blowers coming out pit lane. Interesting strategy call there by Blowers pitting early. The other fresher tires compared to Wygent. Not sure if I would have done the same there. Anyone else coming out pit lane doesn't look like they will. So actually looks like KCL is coming out pit lane this time by the 35 machine. But Bobby Blowers, will he be the first driver off of pit lane though? That the drivers that pit a little bit of sharp. DJ Trout behind him, coming through turn 1 and 2. Blowers is gonna probably be able to clear him easily, and he has fresher tires, so he's about 2 seconds ahead of DJ Trout and these other drivers. 25 laps to go here. AC Wise going to cross the line this time by, making it 24 laps to go here on lap 57. And that's, you see side by side there, but that's not for position. That's Byron Jones, I mentioned before, trying to get his laps back here the old-fashioned way. He just needs one of them back and hope for a caution. As Louis puts Sharp up to 12th now behind DJ Trout. As you mentioned now, pit lane there. 94 machine. Taking 4 tires. It'll be interesting if anyone takes 2 tires, excuse me, during these pit stops. I wouldn't be surprised if someone does it. Because there's always someone that, I feel like there's always someone that's gambles. I'm in the mid pack, you know, you're in like 7th, 8th, you don't really have a real chance to win if you just do the normal boring strategy. Kind of spice up with these 2 tires, but I just don't know if 2 tires really work too well, especially with 15 or so laps to go when these guys will have to pit here any second now. That may be Casey Wygent coming out pit lane. Yes, it is. Casey Wygent gives up his race lead to come out pit lane. It's Christopher Pindell staying out here. Remember, he's one of a few drivers to pit during that last caution. So you can go he can go another 4 laps, 3 laps or so. He pitted 25 laps ago. Oh, he's really loose off of 2. That's Bobby Blowers behind him. He's gonna unlap himself. As Byron Jones unlapping himself also. He's 1 lap down right now. Byron Jones needs a caution here. He wants a chance to get his laps back. As there goes Christopher Pindell. Goes stay out a little bit longer. He decides to come down here with 22 laps to go. As Dean Clavitt now takes the race lead with 21 laps to go here. Go about 2 more laps on fuel. That's the Trout. Has newer tires inside lane. Here comes Louis Pedro Sharp also, as Clavitt looking like he's coming down pit lane this time by, as he gives Sharp the outside lane. Clavitt will be fading this time. Looks like he will. Gives up his race lead. Scott Podinski, a 91 machine in the race lead here with 20 laps to go here. How late can Podinski stay out? As Greg Clare also standing out here. He took fuel only on that last pit stop 27 laps ago. And Angel Santiago, last place in qualifying, did not set a lap. In 3rd place right now. He topped off with 1 the green here. He pitted 25 laps ago. He can probably go an extra 2 more laps here than these guys. So if he can get a lucky break with the caution, this could be really lucky for this 90 machine. That's what he needs here. Drivers staying out. Actually, Scott Podinski down pit lane. Greg Pillar now takes the race lead. But cycling out through everything. Bobby Blowers has about 2.6 second lead over DJ Trout. AC Wygent has about 5 lap first tires and all these drivers ahead of him. We do math here real quick. About 5.4 seconds behind Bobby Blowers. So Bobby Blowers is effectively the race leader once we cycle through everything out. So Casey Wygent has about 19 laps to gain, about 5.5-ish seconds over Bobby Blowers. Can you do it? We'll see. Greg Pillar is still staying out. Very long for Greg Pillar. Not sure if he saved a lot of fuel in your caution there. He's been 29 laps since he last pitted. And the max we've seen people go is 28 laps. Expected to come in this time by. Obviously, like I said, he comes in this time by, but Angel Santiago staying out. I told you guys he topped off on fuel. He's able to stay out the longest so far. But probably gonna be coming in this time or next time. And once everything settles out, PC Wygen now in second place. But once Angel Santiago pits, well, he is this time by. Bobby Blowers will take the race lead. Looks like Greg Puller took 2 tires there. 8.6 second pit stop. Not sure if that was the right call there. But we'll see how it plays out for him. Tires only for that 32 machine. In the meantime, Bobby Lars takes back the race lead here. 16 laps to go, now on lap 65. As Trout gets by Sharp, I shoot the battle. Here comes Pacey Wygen. 3 wide through the middle. Wygen goes. There's contact between him and Sharp. Sharp gets a bit loose there. Off of 2. Off of 4, excuse me. Contact. Now Wygen on the very top side. He's got to try to get around these guys as quick as possible. And he does so pretty easily. He has about 3-second gap over Bobby Lars right now. I told you guys it was about 2.5-ish. He's already getting about 2.5 seconds. 5.5, excuse me. He's already gained about 2.5. He's already gained 2.5 seconds on Bobby Blowers. Right now, he's about 4/10 quicker than that 34 machine. So, looks like Pacey Wygen right now is on the winning strategy, just based on the math. But obviously, these tires can fade out really quickly here as the battle for third heats on. As Lily Pedro Sharp still battling DJ Trout as they fall out for these drivers. Now, how long will Pacey Wygen have this advantage for? As Wygen, the one thing he does not want to see is a yellow flag right now. He's on a really good strategy. Again, he's about, this time by, 6/10 clear of Bobby Blowers. And he's going to catch him in these next 5 laps. I thought Blowers had the perfect strategy car right there. I think, I said it when he pitted. I think he pitted way too early. He had the freshest tires in the field. He was pulled away from Pacey Wygen. There was no reason to pit that early to try to jump him. He was the leader, you know. And Pacey Wygen, that's the call staying out 4 laps longer. I mean, a little bit longer than I probably would stay out, but 4 laps is enough to have that advantage. Again, he gets another half second over Bobby Blowers. And Blowers, I don't know if he's just trying to save as much tire as he can right now. Let's take a quick look at the track temp, see if it's gone up at all. Looks like it has. It's dropped down about 2 degrees, but still really hot, 123 degrees. You know, you don't want to put your hands in on the racetrack right now. Once these cars are off of it. But right now, Pacey Wygen gonna cross the line. See how much quicker he is. About 4/10 last time by. I can show you guys this graphic right here. There's a lot of comparison between these 2 drivers. These last 3 laps, Pacey Wygen has been carving down Bobby Blowers. It hasn't even been close. Has Blowers been saving a lot of tires here recently? Who knows? We'll see if it plays off. There were 10 laps to go this time by. We got some side-by-side action here. Christopher Prendell. What a strategy call for that 6 machine. Down involved in that caution. Actually might have helped him out even. Up to 4th, maybe up to 3rd here shortly. He's got to clear Sharpen. He's up third easily. He's back up to the race lead, and soon to be the battle for the race lead. 9 laps to go. Casey Wygent started first. Bobby Blowers started second. They're opposite right now, but will that change here in the next 9 laps, or maybe even 3 laps at this point, as Wygent sets another 2/10 quicker than Blowers. Have the tires evened out here? How hard Casey Wygent has been pushing. That could be a case here tonight. Into the single digits now, and every lap matters even more, lap by lap. As still continue to battle for this 4th place position, Lillard, Sharp, and DJ Trout. They have not left each other this whole run. They pitted with each other, they came out with each other, and they've been pretty much battling with each other this whole night so far. And also this last run is Dean Clavitt up to 6th place, teamed by Jimmy Mensch. Alright, finished third last week at Talladega, looking for another good solid finish for him. Not able to get by Mensch yet. Ooh, almost gets into Mensch on the outside lane. Working his way through right now, slowly but surely, not making too many aggressive moves. He's about 7 lap pressure tires, 4 lap pressure tires than Jimmy Mensch. Mensch just holding on the outside lane. This could be a foreshadowing here for what might happen to Casey Wygent and Bobby Blowers as Wygent closing gaps under 3/10 now for the race lead. Throwing that battle right now, but we'll go back out to 6 as Dean Clavitt clears for 6th place. He gets himself up another spot. Bobby Blowers, can he hold on? Been a lot quicker these last few laps. Casey Wygent may have burned up his stuff a little bit here. How much did he burn it up in? How much has Bobby Blowers been saving? That's the question here. 5.5 laps to go. We just saw how Jimmy Mensch was able to hold off Dean Clavitt for a lap or two. That might be what all Bobby Blowers needs. 1 or 2 laps to hold on. And with 5 laps to go here, how long can Casey Wygent wait and make his move? And how long will it take for him to make it? Oh, Blowers is loose. This is his chance right here. Casey Wygent to the inside lane. Blowers blocks a little bit. He gives up that inside lane. You have to hold him off. As Wygent slide drops right in front. Crossover move coming up here shortly. Wygent not able to get low enough to block it. As now side by side for the race lead. 4 laps to go. As Blowers gets in the pace of Wygent a little bit side drop from there. Down the front straight away. Blowers uses the apron. Up the racetrack they go. Through 1 and 2. Wygent on the outside. Blowers on the inside. This might not work out for Blowers here. As Casey Wygent is a good run off of 2 here. Actually, he's going to clear Wygent now. As, ooh, this is going to be interesting here. Down to 3 and 4. Blowers got to watch out for those bumps. He's really going to try to pitch out Casey Wygent. Side by side up the racetrack they go a little bit. Wygent almost gets in the back, left rear of Bobby Blowers. There's side by side 3 laps to go. This is exactly what we just saw with Dean Clavitt and Jimmy Mensch. And Blowers hold off for another 3 laps. Blowers has a good gap now about car length in between him and Wygent. Doesn't have to block anyone. It goes side by side through turn 3 and 4 here. He just needs another 2 laps here. 3 miles to hold off this charging 00 machine of Casey Wygent. He has about 4 lap pressure tires than Bobby Blowers. Blowers going to give him the inside lane yet again. 2 laps to go through turn 1 and 2. Blowers going to clear easily. And coming to the white flag this time by, once they get through 3 and 4. Will Casey Wygent try to set him up right here? I think he knows the only chance he has is maybe a little slide job here. Maybe on the outside lane. Is white flag this time. 1.5 miles to go. 79 laps down. 1 to go here. As Bobby Blowers is in the race lead. Casey Wygent in second. Wygent doesn't look like he's going to get a run off of 2 here, as there's a big Carlington between them. And actually, Wygent losing momentum now, down to 3/10, as Bobby Blowers through turn 3 and 4. Casey Wygant clawed his way back from 5.5 second gap back from Bobby Blowers, but it's not enough as Bobby Blowers off of turn 4. He's going to win here tonight at Chicagoland, and what a race that was here. As we're side by side for 4th as Parator Shark gets it barely as DJ drops sideways for 4th place position. As that was very close, 27,000 seconds in between them. But Bobby Blowers picks up the win here tonight at Chicagoland. Man, what a race that was. Bobby Blowers gets it barely. I didn't know if he was going to have enough tire was at the end there, but I think he was saving quite a bit. Gonna burn it down here on the front straightaway. Bobby Blowers, you can't keep a good dog down. 120 winner here. Joliet, Illinois. As there he goes, burn it down here on the front straightaway. What a race win. He deserved that one. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with our top 3 interviews here tonight. As we're back here live at Chicago, and we're going to speak to our race winner, Bobby Blowers here. Hello, Bobby, you got a copy?
Yep, I do.
What a race win it was for you. Pacey Wygant chasing you down. He was about 5.5 seconds back off after the pit stops there. Chased you all the way down. Was side by side. Talk us through that last few laps there battling him.
Oh, I didn't think I had a shot. Oh man. I was just trying to save all I could until he got to me because I knew he was going to get to me. I was watching the ticker, and one lap I looked, it was 5 seconds. Next lap it was 3 seconds back, and I was like, Jesus, he's just going to blow right by me. I tried saving all I could. When he got to me, I was just trying to set him up to give him the bottom as much as I could, just because I knew it was going to be a lot about exit speed and just to maintain position. Yeah, those last couple laps, I don't know. It was just good racing, I felt like.
Yeah, you guys really put on the show those last few laps. Talk us through that pit strategy there. You pitted a little earlier than everyone else. What were you thinking there? That pit strategy.
My big thing was I knew that a little bit of a tire advantage wasn't going to be uh, as much of a gain as track position was, and I knew that I had to cover off DJ Trout and Alyssa Peltier Sharp if I wanted to pull as much as I could before Pacey got to me. Got out a little more ahead of him than I thought I was going to, but yeah, that was the main thought process there, was just trying to maintain track position because it was fairly hard to pass with this car here, I thought.
Excuse me. You wrap yourself off with the win here tonight at Chicagoland. Anyone I think for tonight's win?
Yeah, PBR Racing first and foremost. Wish Rodney could be here. Thanks to all my teammates. Shout out to Blink Designs. That's me. Hit me up if you want to paint. We actually have a Discord server now. Hit me up if you want an invite. 213simware.com, revsimshop.com, and that's it. Thank you.
Yep, congrats on your win here tonight at Chicagoland.
Thank you.
Excuse me, that was Bobby Blowers in that first place position. Trying off your win here tonight at Can't Keep a Good Dog Down 120. For a second place driver here, Pacey Wajent here. With here. Hello, Pacey, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got it.
Round yourself off in the second place here. Almost had the race win. What do you think you could have done differently those last few laps and maybe get by Bobby Blowers with those fresh tires?
Uh, I don't think there was much I could have done differently per se, but I don't know. Maybe I could have just used him up a little bit more. I was trying to give him as much room as I could, and I didn't want to take him out or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't really know what more I could have done differently.
Well, you came in here the points leader. Actually second in points, excuse me. So you probably come out as the points leader here tonight. Unless I got that wrong.
I came in second.
Yeah, second, yeah. So you probably come in here, come out as the points leader, and next week at Legacy Texas. How are your thoughts on Legacy Texas next week?
Legacy, Texas is a very, very similar track to Chicago. It's going to be bumpy. Um, Probably inside line dominant, so it's just going to be an all around pretty much similar race to how you seen tonight, where tire saving is going to mean a lot. I feel comfortable with tire saving. I know there's quite a few people that don't, though. I've been kind of teaching Bobby the ropes of tire saving lately, so um, look to see him and me up there battling for hopefully another win.
Still gets a good point stay here tonight, and you want to thank for tonight's second place run.
Yeah, gotta shout out PBR Racing. Great team. I wish Rodney could have been here tonight. Had some personal stuff happen. Wish him the best of luck with that, and hope all gets better. Gotta shout out you guys up in the booth for broadcasting each and every week. Bull as a whole, we're growing. It's looking better every week. So let's just try to keep getting the name out there. And of course, gotta thank Dean Clavitt for putting this on. And it's a really fun series. And congrats to the top, well, Bobby Blowers for winning, and then Chris Pendel for the third place. It was really nice showing for them.
Yep, also congrats on your second place here tonight at Chicagoland.
All right, thank you.
That was Pacey Wajent rounding himself off into that second place position. Speak to our third place driver here tonight is Christopher Pendel, rounding himself off in the third. As we'll bring him into the booth here. Hello, Chris, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
To round yourself off in third place, you got involved in that first and only yellow here tonight, but you bounced back, put yourself in the top 3 position. Talk us through your night after that wreck.
Yeah, I that was unfortunate. I was expecting the car to go low, and he stayed up, and a little too late there. But nevertheless, it worked out for me because I was able to come down pit road and get 4 fresh tires, and managed to only lose a couple spots, and I was able to use those tires to my advantage, get third place, and pulled for it there. Congratulations to Bobby. Him and Pacey put on a heck of a show there. I was watching it through my front windshield there, but I'll take third place. It's this is a challenging track for sure. Starting seventh and not really having a lot of practice time and able to bounce back third. That's good, not bad for my first race here.
Yeah, you didn't run last week at Talladega. Are you planning on running full time this season? The rest of the season?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was a week late in getting payment to Dean, so but yeah, I'm gonna run the rest of the season here.
Oh yeah. So speaking of the whole season, how do you feel your chances are here at Legacy, Texas next week?
I actually like Legacy, Texas. I like it a lot better than the new Texas. So hopefully I have a good finish there again tonight or next week, and keep carrying some good momentum and get some of them points that I missed last week. Like I said, starting out in the hole. So we'll see what happens. Haven't raced Legacy, Texas with these cars, so it'll definitely be a little challenging, I'm sure.
Congrats on your third place finish here tonight. Anyone I thank for tonight's good run?
Just thanks Dean for putting the league on. I was actually a co-admin with him in a league before he started this one, and it's good to see him have his own league. And I appreciate him letting me join. Thanks to broadcasters. Thanks to you for broadcasting. I haven't got to watch the broadcast yet, but I'm gonna get on there and watch it here in a little bit. And thanks to everybody that's racing. A lot of familiar faces I see, and it's good to run with them again. And everybody tune into the league. I appreciate it, and we'll go out and get them next week.
Yep, congrats on your third place here tonight at Chicagoland.
Appreciate it.
That was Chris Prendell right there in that third place position. That's gonna wrap up our interviews here tonight. What a race that was. Super close there at the end there. Pacey Wajin almost had the race won. I thought honestly he was gonna get it done. I mean, it did not look like Bobby Flowers had really anything for him. Like Bobby said in this interview, the only chance I think he had of winning this race was to save as much fuel as he could at the end there. That's what tires. That's what he did. So he got done. 3/10 between those two drivers. What a win that was for Bobby Flowers. And what they could look like at your final results here tonight at Chicagoland. Can't keep a good dog down 120. As Bobby Flowers, obviously, your race winner, Pacey Wajin second, Christopher Prendell third, Chloe Pater Sharp fourth, and Gina Trout fifth. We saw that crazy finish between those two drivers completely sideways across the apron, really. There, horrible. Dean Claret 6th, Jimmy Mid 7th, Nick Restep 8th, Scott Kaminsky 9th, Dale Marcosi, Angel Santiago in 11th, John Matthews 12th, Casey Ellis 13th, Greg Turner 14th, Byron Jones 15th, Justin Giadriano. We'll see you next week at Legacy X. Time.